Okay, today I'm talking about using the rational root theorem to factor something. All right, now I put a little 1 in the front of here, even though you wouldn't normally have to have one. It's going to be handy when we are doing our rational root. All right, to begin with, the rational root theorem says that if you take the factors of the constant over the factors of the coefficient, that will give you a list of the things that are possible roots. The factors of the constant in this case, the constant is 6, and therefore I have 1 and 6 and 2 and 3 are all factors of the constant. The factors of the coefficient, well, the coefficient is just a 1 here, so therefore its factors are just 1 and 1. 1. So when I divide them, because this is a divide problem here, I get 1 and 6 and 2 and 3 all divided by 1 make 1, 6, 2, and 3. And I put a plus and minus in front of it, so there's actually, once before, 8. There's 8 possible roots for this great big expression. All right, so now to factor it, what you do is use synthetic division. So synthetic division looks like this, and I put a number that I want to test in there. Like, let's say I want to test 3. Now I'm going to put 1 and 6 and 7 and negative 6, and I drop this 1. If you don't know how to do synthetic division, you better watch that video too. All right, the 1 drops down. 1 times 3 is 3. 6 plus the 3 makes 9. 9 times 3 makes 27. This one's getting so big I can tell, nope, there's no way that's going to come out to a positive 6 at the end. So I'm going to stop this one right there. 3 is definitely not going to work. But let's try negative 3 and see if it works. I'll try to make sure we show you one working by the end here. Dropping the 1 down. 1 times negative 3 is negative 3. Add these together, 3. Multiply these together, negative 9. Add them together, negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 3 makes positive 6. Look at that. It came out with a 0 at the end. That means it worked. So you've now learned how to find out what things you could possibly test to factor this using synthetic. Now I'm going to drop this down and get my final answer. This comes down and makes a factor for me of x plus 3. And then this part gives me the rest of my answer. This is how many x's I have. This is how many x squareds I have. And then I put a plus right in there. And there is my final factored expression. And I factored it using F con over F co, or the rational root theorem, and synthetic division.